I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Welcome to the Turnbuckle Podcast show with the hired gun. So, I know I said I would only do this 2 times out of the week, but I got time and stuff to talk about. So, first I'm going to talk about a question. 2 questions. Some Todd, but I'm other homeboys. Wrestling fan. Been buddies with him for a minute now, like maybe 10 years plus. He asked me to do 2 things. I mean, he asked me about 2 questions. So he wants to know the possibilities of Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. So, good questions, because, we're going to get both matches. We're going to get both matches. We're going to get the CM Punk and Seth match, and we're going to get the Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Which, let me start off with the Roman Reigns and Randy Orton. We were supposed to get this like a couple years ago or last year, however long Randy Orton's been out for. We were supposed to get it then. It was setting up for that in the first place. It's a match that haven't gotten in a while. At least 1-on-1. They're being tasked. We got to win Roman with the Shield and Randy Orton was just around, or maybe back in the day we got it. I can't remember if we ever got Randy Orton and Roman Reigns 1-on-1. Like if we have, it's been a minute. So we get it. We're gonna get it. I like the match. Orton's not gonna win. He should win because He recently said that he wanted to beat the record for the most award title reigns. He's at 14, so he needs 2 more to tie. He needs 3 to win, 3 to have the record. He should have the record. He should have it before Cena. He should have it before anybody else. He should have the record. Now, WWE's record, because Ric Flair has more than 16 title reigns. It's just WWE sees it at 16, but he has more than that. I'm not sure what the number is, but he has more than that. Just like when the Dudley Boys go to come to WWE, they see them as 10-time tag team champions. They don't see him as a 21st and 21 tag team champion, because that's what they are. But they don't count the stuff from TNA. Well, they probably will now, but they don't count the stuff from TNA. They don't count the stuff from New Japan. They don't count those title reigns. They don't count the ones they won in WWE or in ECW, because it's in WWE. But Randy Orton should have the record. The match should be a good match. It should be a good match, because Randy Orton has so much history and so much so much titles, and he can dethrone Roman Reigns. Like he had so much going for him, like in the past and his history and who his daddy is, and who his uh, uncle is and stuff like that. Like he is a third generation superstar. Like he's the golden boy before Randy Orton. I mean before Roman Reigns. So like he has the potential to beat Roman Reigns. You know, he has the potential for them to pull the trigger and let him beat Roman Reigns. He's not, but it is a possibility to happen. You know, but we all know that Randy Orton is Triple H's boy, all right, in the first place, more than Roman is. So like, it is a possibility that it can happen. It's a possibility that Orton can take the belt from Roman, and he's there. And this is probably Orton's last run. You know, even though he said he can do this for 10 more years, I can't see 10 more years. I can see 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Like, barring injuries, 4 or 5. 4 or 5. You know, maybe 4. You know. But it can happen. This match, like I said, this match should have happened a couple years ago, but you know, or almost 2 years ago. But you know, Orton got hurt in his back, and then it was unfortunate if he was even coming back. But it can happen, you know. Of course, Orton's gonna run into the bloodline. He's gonna run into. He's probably gonna have to fight Jimmy first, then Solo, then Roman. All right, and then he's gonna beat Jimmy because everybody beats Jimmy. Uh, everybody beats Jimmy who matters. Just like Jay, you know, I can talk about the Yeet Man, and give him praise and stuff, but they in the same situation. I mean, like Jay may be more popular and all that good stuff, but they in the same boat. You know, they in the same situation. I know I'm jumping off topic, but they in the same situation. Like they don't win big matches, or they don't win big single competition matches. They only win tag team matches, you know. But Randy will beat Jimmy, and then Randy will beat Solo eventually, you know. And it's bad. It's bad. You know, maybe they do something to protect Solo from getting pinned by Orton, or they make Solo look strong against Orton, and it doesn't hurt him. Well, it shouldn't hurt him. It shouldn't hurt him. It shouldn't hurt. But Solo's gonna lose to Orton because Orton's the biggest star. Now, this is when there's a problem with that situation, though. Solo's just coming off a win over Cena. You know, his next big match is probably gonna be LA Knight. He's gonna lose that match, and then whenever he fights Orton, he's gonna lose that match. So now we're not protecting him like we should be again. But I understand, understandable. Orton has to beat these guys to move on to Reigns. So that has to happen. You know, and then it leads up to Reigns versus Orton. It should be a good match. It should be a good match. I'm not saying it's going to be a great match because I can't remember the last Orton or Reigns great match, but it should be a good match. And like I said, I don't think Orton's going to win because, you know, the only person who's going to take that belt off Roman is Cody. If that. I'll get into that later. Now, the possibility of CM Punk and Seth Rollins. So, you know, this match is going to happen. Now, it may be longer away. Either they're going to go at the Rumble, which they're not. Because It's gonna be Drew at the Rumble. But this is probably gonna be the WrestleMania match. If if Punk don't get Austin. So that is talked about. That is option A. Option A is Punk versus Austin. Okay? Because Punk wanted that match a long time ago. Now if you get it, he's not gonna win it. Then that involves turning Punk heel. Then if he fight Austin. Because Punk won't be heel when he fights Seth. They're already cheering for Punk now, fighting Seth. They're already cheering for Punk now with the possibility of it being a match. It happened Monday. It happened Monday. When you started reacting with the crowd and stuff, they started saying CM Punk. So it's already there. Like they're gonna have to turn Seth heel for this match. Right? It's gonna be like the whole Becky and Charlotte situation back in the day before Becky was the man and all that good stuff. They tried to turn Becky heel. Well, they did turn her heel, and they wanted to make Charlotte the face, and then they had to flip it at the pay-per-view because of the fact that everybody was cheering for Becky. Now, I'm not saying everybody gonna cheer for CM Punk, but it's gonna be noticeable, very, very noticeable. And like I said on the last episode, you can cheer for a heel, like you can, but it's gonna be obvious who they want to win. It's like Hangman Page and Swerve. Swerve was the heel. Swerve's still the heel. And they're cheering for, and Heyman is supposed to be the face. And they're cheering for Swerve more than cheering for Heyman. Now, you got some Heyman diehards out there, but still, I'll get to that later. But they're going to cheer for Seth. Now, the possibilities of Punk and Seth, it's going to happen. The match, I can't see Seth winning. I can't see him winning. And it's bullshit. Right? Because it's gonna be the second time someone who's left your company and came back, and they're gonna be someone who never left. But it's gonna be worse because Seth is gonna lose the belt. Like it's gonna happen. Now, CM Punk's probably gonna get cashed in on later on, but it is what it is. A loss is still a loss. Like Seth is not walking out. Champion. Like he's not. Like either it's gonna be Punk or it's gonna be Damian Priest. One of them walking out champion when this match happens. But the possibility of this match happening, it's gonna be good. I want it to be great, but that's all depending on Punk, not Seth. Punk, like there's some videos out there of how bad he was in AEW. He had some good matches in AEW too, but there's some videos out there that you can't even you can't even doubt it. Like there's some bad stuff. And when I say bad, it's not bad as in the whole match was bad. He got some bunches, and people mess up. So I'm not putting this all on Punk because some of that's just AEW don't have good trainers. AEW doesn't have trainers, so a match can go haywire like that. You know, so but this, you know what? Let me not say just Punk. This has the possibility to be a great match, depending on how they match together. If they tell a story and they match together, it can be a great match. It can be a wonderful match. Sorry for the, if you hear the noise in the background, sorry y'all, but I can't control that. So it is what it is. Um, but you know, it can be a great match. It can be a match of the year. If they just match to, if they match great together, you know. I can't see again. I can't see Seth Rollins winning. I can't. I can't. Like I can see Seth winning the next match. But then again, if Punk takes the title from him, I can't see Seth winning the rematch. If there's no belt on the line, and there's no belt, I can see Seth winning then. I can see it that way. But for the belt, unless it's a DQ, which is not gonna happen on the pay per view, Punk's gonna win. Punk's gonna win. Like, there's no scenario that Seth wins unless he cheats. And then even if he cheats, he's probably still gonna lose. But he's gonna be the healer in this situation. He's gonna be the healer, and even if he cheat to win, he's probably still gonna lose because Seth was the heel with Cody, and he lost 3 straight with Cody. Okay, all right, and one of the times Cody wasn't 100%. He had a torn pec, and he still lost. So, you know, I'm looking forward to the match. I'm looking forward to the promos. The promos should be wonderful. Alright? Because some of this stuff will be some true shit. Alright? The promos should be wonderful. The promos should get us to where we need to go. Alright? And looking forward to this match. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. The promos are probably going to be better than the match. Alright? Because Punk don't say some stuff that just don't get at Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins is guaranteed don't say some stuff that's just don't get at CM Punk. You know, and the crowd then might be 50-50. Alright? But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be something I've been looking forward to. I wanted it a couple years ago when Punk was on the Fox shows and Seth wanted it then because he needed a match. Like, I wanted it then. I was hoping they pulled the trigger then, but they didn't. You know? Like there's few matches that really I haven't seen that I want to see, and this is one of them. I just hope it lives up to the hype, you know. But I want to see the Roman and Randy Orton stuff too. I do. I want to see the promos for that because that's gonna be good. You know, there's a lot of things I want to see happen with both of those matches. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it very, very much because of the fact that both these matches are gonna happen. The Randy Orton versus Roman is gonna happen first. All right. I mean, it's gonna get built. Because, you know, like I said, we don't, like, besides NXT having a pay-per-view, we don't have a pay-per-view. So we got time to build both of these things to happen. You know, like, we're going to keep, I mean, Seth is going to be busy. on Raw with matches. Cause you got people you can fight. You still got Drew. You still got Jay. All right. So Seth is gonna be busy anyway. And then you can keep Randy be busy with the bloodline situation with Jimmy and Solo. So like it's time to build stuff still. All right, to the Royal Rumble. Um, but you know, um, time for some AEW talk. I can get that. I can talk about it on this episode because of the fact that I got time. And then Friday I can talk about not Friday. Saturday I can talk about SmackDown. So, and I had some more stuff to talk about then. So, AEW was good. It was good. The tournament was good. So there's a problem with this tournament though. You got certain people who shouldn't be in this tournament. Mark Briscoe shouldn't be in this tournament. And when I say this, people know I'm a Jay Lethal fan. Alright, he's one of my favorite wrestlers, but he shouldn't be in this tournament. Neither one of them should be in this tournament because you didn't want them to win any. Tony Khan didn't want these boys to win any matches. Alright, and they haven't won any matches. Alright, like Jay has had 3 matches and he's lost 3 matches. Alright, Mark Briscoe has had 3 matches and he's lost 3 matches. Like there's no like the best thing about this tournament is the wrestling. Okay, the worst thing about this tournament, there's no surprises. Like, I think the best. I think the biggest surprise of the tournament so far is let me think about this. The biggest surprise so far is Cesaro. Well, I'm gonna say Cesaro. All right. I know that's not his name in AEW, but the biggest surprise so far is when Cesaro fought the member from not Malachi Black, not Murphy. I gotta go back to that name, so forgive me. But Cesaro lost. Cesaro lost on Saturday, last Saturday. You know, like I think that's the biggest surprise that match that happened. I mean that match. But other than that, in this tournament, who was supposed to win won. Swerve is undefeated, which he should be. Moxley's undefeated, which he should be. Alright, but there's no surprises. Like we know Eddie Kingston's gonna go on a run in this tournament because he has to. Because in fact both his belts are on the line. So he's gonna go on a run because he has to. Because both his belts are there. Like he put both his belts on the line. So of course he's gonna go on a run. Alright, but Jay and Mark Briscoe, this is there. I mean, Jay's been having real good matches. Like, the best thing about this match is that there's no interferences. Alright, so heels gotta wrestle. And obviously face gotta wrestle. Like Dane Bryant gotta wrap up some wins now too. Like, and since he got in the tournament so late, he gotta have some matches back to back. Just to stay afloat. Like just to stay afloat. But Roosh got to win last night, and Jay White got to win last night. And then there's another one. There's another thing I forgot his name. I'm not even gonna even try to remember buddy's name. But there's another guy in this tournament who shouldn't be in this tournament. They just bodies. Because they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win matches. Not in the tournament to play spoiler. Like like whenever Jay and Mark Briscoe fight each other, it's gonna be the first match one of them win. You know, and so one of them might not win at all. Jay fights Roos next, and Jay might lose that match. You know, I don't know who Mark Briscoe fight next, but but I don't want to shit on I don't want to shit on this tournament, but because it's a real good tournament. It is, but certain people shouldn't be on it in this tournament. And I understand Jabba's got a job. I understand it completely. Jabba's got a job. All right, so and they haven't been booking Mark or Jay. All right, and then they got this whole draw rule that if it's a draw with the time limit and everything, people get points. So we're gonna get our first draw Saturday. Alright? We're gonna get our first draw Saturday on Collision when Swerve fights Moxley. Because both undefeated. Both got 9 points. Somebody gotta lose, right? No. 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 Like, the fix is in. The fucking fix is in. We're gonna get our first draw on Saturday. Because you don't want John Moxley to lose and you don't want Swerve to lose. So that's gonna happen, and then they got both of them get a point, and then we're gonna see that shit again. And then here come the Hangman Page situation. Hangman Page said last night that he knows what Swerve wants. And he's gonna stop him from getting it. And we're gonna get the whole Swerve. Point intended, Swerve. Because everybody's cheering for Swerve, and everybody, and if you're not a diehard Heyman Page fan, everybody's cheering for Swerve. So if you try to stop Swerve from being the first the first black AEW champion, show me heel. It's gonna be different. Like Swerve has beaten Page twice. Alright? Twice. Hell, he's beat him in his own match. Like Page can't say he's undefeated in that match anymore. So there's that. There's definitely that is a problem. Now, Swerve should be the first, and he will be this year. Next year he will be the first AEW Black Champion, World Champion. Let me just say that, World Champion for AEW. That will happen. Whatever Page want to say, but he should win this tournament too. Moxley don't need to win this tournament. He don't. Like, Swerve needs to win this damn tournament. Like, he needs to win it, alright, to give him something to do, alright, and we can't say that but Moxley travels. So does Swerve. Swerve was just in HOF over the weekend. Like he was just there over the weekend, and for people who don't know what that is, that's an indie production. That is, it's okay, they do okay, but he was just there. Like, Swerve wrestles in New Japan, just like Moxley does. So like he can travel. Like, these belts are for that. And let me say this about Tony Storm. Tony WWE dropped the ball on Tony Storm, even though she loves. She has her release, So, and they gave it to her. So it is what it is on that. But they dropped the ball on her when they had her. because you can see she is very talented in the ring, and she has a great personality. All right, she can do more than just be a pretty face. All right, and she can wrestle. She can wrestle her ass off. Triple H knew that. That's why he signed her in the first place. You know, so he got the ball on her, and she's a three-time AEW Women's Champion now. And she's doing great. Right? She flipped the script, like she has different personalities, and she's wonderful. Um, the whole devil thing, angel thing. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna tell you who I hope is not. I hope is not MJF. I hope it's not MJF. Uh, if it's MJF, it's lazy. It's lazy if it's MJF as a devil. Okay, like I, I'm just telling you, it is lazy writing if it's MJF. But again, I can't tell you who it is though. I thought it was Adam Cole. It could be Roderick Strong and Adam Cole them like fucking with MJF. Joe could be working with them. Obviously, he's not the devil because his body situation. It could be anybody. Yeah, like it literally could be anybody. I just hope it ain't MJF. Alright, like they saying it's probably Jungle Boy, which will make sense, because you haven't seen him since the whole Punk situation, so that could be a possibility of the situation. That I don't know who it is, but the tag match was supposed to happen, didn't happen. Alright, the tag match didn't happen, which it can't because MJF's hurt. He's legit hurt, and he needs to heal. So booking that match was just stupid in the first place because he wasn't going to wrestle. He wasn't going to wrestle last night because he's hurt. He's legit hurt. Like he's not lying about when he said he's hurt. You know. So it is that. I mean, but it was a good show. Well, it wasn't a bad show. It was a good show. You had some good wrestling. The Bust tonight wasn't on there because he gonna lose some stuff right now. They canceled the Elite show. Because I haven't watched it in years. I haven't watched, so yeah, it is what it is on that one. Like I said, I'm not kind of trying to AEW all the way. Like I'm not. They had a good show. They had a good wrestling show. They had a real good wrestling show. So, and I watched it. So it's not like I'm shitting on it. Shit on it. I watched it. I enjoy the tournament. I just don't enjoy seeing certain wrestlers lose. Even though they haven't, even before this tournament, they wasn't getting booked right. I can't even remember the last time Jay won a match. So, and like I said, when Jay and Mark fight, it's whatever. Jay might lose and not win the match. Well, Jay's gonna lose. They're gonna give Mark a bone. And then Jay probably go on the feet, go winless in this tournament. The Christian Cage versus Adam Edge. All right, that was a good match. It was a good match until the end. Like the end made sense, yes. But here's what I would say about that. The end made sense. Does it mean that you have to do it? Like I knew when Adam hit when Adam hit the when Adam hit Buddy I forgot his name. When Adam hit Buddy last week in front of his mom, I knew then, like I knew then that the mom was gonna turn on Adam. They didn't even have to do it because I knew it was gonna happen. You know, like that was written on the wall last night. That what was gonna happen last night, and who was gonna cost Adam the belt. And listen, when Edge was in WWE, Adam was in WWE, however you want to say it. When he was in WWE and he was Edge, we got that route. When he was in WWE and he was with Edge, I heard a rumor that he um that he uh had in his contract that he didn't want any titles. Okay, and Edge was in all these main events and United States title matches and all that stuff, and he never won a title. When he came back, he never won a title over there. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's the same way here in AEW. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing that he won't win a title in AEW. Alright, it's probably in his contract that that he doesn't want to win a title. He doesn't want to have great matches. Which okay, alright, cool. It is what it is on that. So, but and Christian Christian shouldn't lose that belt right now anyway. Like I don't know if he's elevating the belt, but he's the best guy to have. He's the best guy right now to have that belt right now because he's not doing bad with it. He's not doing bad with it. So it was a good match. It was in Canada. It went like what 15 minutes. Good match. Good match. Good match. So AEW was a 7. 7. Maybe a 7.5. 7. Good match. So, let me talk about one more thing before I go. This whole not CM Punk, the whole Seth Rollins thing. And people that want him to lose. So, I mean, I talked about this with Eddie, one of my other good friends. You know, he said everybody wants to see him lose, which is true. Which is true. The only time I haven't seen, the only time since his run, and his run's been a decent run. It's been a decent run. It ain't been mid to me. To me, it hasn't been mid. It's been a decent run. Like, Seth's got to fight the people who are in front of him. All right? Seth's got to fight the people who are in front of him. Or they put in front of him. Seth wanted to fight Ricochet. And I'm quite sure that would have happened if Ricochet didn't get concussed a couple weeks ago. But it didn't happen. But Seth has put on some good matches. Some real good matches. Now, when he fought Finn, they wanted him to lose the belt. When I say them, fans. When he fought Finn, I wanted him to lose. When he fought Finn, the first 2 times I wanted him to lose the belt to Finn. Because I wanted Finn to be world champion. When he fought Shinsuke, I don't know who. It wasn't me. I didn't want him to lose then. I didn't want him to lose then. I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear it that he wanted to lose. I mean, not him, but like I didn't hear the fans cheering for Shinsuke to win. Even though, like at one point Shinsuke deserved to be champion. Not now. Not now. Even though he didn't build back up again. But he didn't deserve to be champion this time. When he fought AJ one of them times, they should have pulled the trigger. Whether it's 2 weeks or a month, they could have pulled the trigger. Same thing with Finn. Finn and stuff. But it was just too soon. It was just too soon for Seth to just win the belt and then lose it to his first opponent. It's just too soon. It was just way too soon. But the fans wanted it. So, and then the fans wanted it with Sammy. The fans wanted it with Jay on Monday. Like, you could hear it. You could hear it that they wanted Jay to win on Monday. You could hear it when it was Sammy. You could hear it when it was Drew, when he was fighting Drew. Like fans always want Seth to win the belt and then lose it right after. You know, fans want they like Seth more when he's the hunter for the title than him actually having the title. Because fans are flaky like that, very flaky like that. So like like that's what they want sometimes. I mean, not sometimes. Like you can just hear it that they want a different champ. All right, you can just hear it. And Seth is not gonna lose that belt until he fights Punk. And then he's gonna lose it. Either he's gonna lose it to Punk or he's gonna get cashed in on at WrestleMania. One of those things are gonna happen. But this was a special episode. It's my longest episode. I had stuff to talk about. Like I said, I had time. If I get 10 lights or 8 lights, I will do another episode during the week. Well, not this week. I mean, going forward, I will do 3 episodes instead of 2. I had time. I really wanted to do this, so I did. I want to just thank everybody who's watching my stuff and telling me, hey, I'm doing good, and giving me the support because without that, I don't do this, y'all. Right? I'm real happy I'm doing it. So I will see I'll see y'all in the next episode. God bless. Make sure you guys watch. Make sure you guys check out New Breed. So without New Breed, this don't happen. Make sure you guys check out Event in general in wrestling, because you know what? I have talked to more people this week about wrestling that I didn't know even watch wrestling than I did in a minute. I'm in wrestling groups and everything, and in my fantasy league, I talked to people I didn't know watch wrestling this week. So thank you, y'all. God bless, and I'm out.